Lesson 35. The Garden. What differences do you see between the pictures? What are the necessary elements for plants or seeds to grow up? Read the text and write whether the following statements are true or false. Click on the false button for correct statement. Vocabulary. Click on each word. Toad. Toad lives on insects, worms, plants, etc. Plant. Noun. All plants need light and water to grow. Toad. Toad lives on insects, worms, plants, etc. Meaning, a kind of frog with dry skin that lives in dry places. Plant. Noun. All plants need light and water to grow. Meaning, tender tree, vegetation. Plant. Verb. The farmer is planting rice. Meaning, place tender trees in the soil to grow. Seed. Plants grow from seed. Meaning, a small thing from which a new plant can grow. Shout. The boy is shouting. Meaning, to say something in a loud voice. Shine. The sun shines bright on earth. Meaning, to give or produce light. Afraid. The boy is afraid of dog. Meaning, feeling fear. Read the text and write different punctuation marks. Hi, I'm comma. I look like this. I help readers give pause in the sentences. Listen and practice the sentences with your partners following same pause. I will buy a pen, a book, a bag and an umbrella. Toad, Toad, wake up, said Frog. Yes, said Frog, it is very nice, but it was hard work. Hello, my name is Full Stop. I look like this. I help give final pause at the end of a sentence. Listen and practice the sentences with your friends. Frog was in his garden. Toad came walking by. He ran home and planted the flower seeds. Hello, my name is ! I look like this. I help express joy, sorrow, shock, surprise, anger, and raised voice. Listen and practice the sentences with your friends following the same intonation and stress. Oh no, cried Toad, my seeds haven't started to grow yet. How beautiful the bird is! Congratulations, you did well in the exam. Hi, I am ! I look like this. I help denote asking or interrogation at the end of a sentence. Listen and practice the sentences with your friends following the same stress and intonation. Where are you going? Are you a student? How is your father? Hi, I am ! I look like this. I help denote anybody's speech directly. Listen and practice the following sentences with your partners. I wish I had a garden, said Todd. Frog said, here are some flower seeds. Plant them in the ground. Rewrite the text with appropriate punctuation marks. On my way from school, I met one of my primary school teachers. He asked me, where did you go, Raju? I asked about his health. I became unhappy to know that he had been suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, stomachache, and heart disease. He told me that he would need a surgery by 3-4 weeks, but he did not have sufficient money. What an unlucky man he was! Then I shared it with some of my friends. It is a great idea to help our teacher, said my friends.